The main search engine we used for our research and planning stage was Google. For font ideas, we used the website DaFont, which enabled us to download the fonts we liked for our opening title sequence that linked well with our medical theme. IMDb was a useful media site in order to find relatable thriller films which we could reflect in ours. We then used Google's thesaurus to search related title ideas that linked in with our eerie medical theme. We searched words like hidden and unknown until we eventually found latent, which implies what goes on in her mind is a mystery, as our character has a mental disorder. We also used sources from YouTube. This was used for inspiration for our opening title sequence and also for typical techniques, codes and conventions of the thriller genre. Like Collateral was used for an insight of our own opening title sequence and also used for our textual analysis. PowerPoint and Prezi were a useful way to portray our ideas, as it includes links and images which make it much more interactive. Quack blog helped to communicate with other members of the group other than social networking sites. It made it easier to contribute ideas and share them with each other.
To film both our prelim and our final piece, we used a Sony H7C camera and a tripod. It was important to remember before we started recording to manually adjust the exposure, the white balance and the focus. As far as sound equipment is concerned in our prelim, we used a boom mic, but only in the scene with dialogue, as this sound needed to be clear and recording it separately from the camera mic meant we would be able to adjust the volume levels easily in editing.
We placed the production credits before and during the film. The actor's and director's name are shown during it. The actual title of the film is displayed at the very end. We used Adobe Premiere to edit our footage for both the preliminary exercise and the opening title sequence. We captured the footage and sorted it into a rough order of how they were meant to be in the storyboard. Once we had them in order, we still had to cut them down a lot.
It was also essential that we planned and set up our shots in accordance with the thriller genre. For example, a close-up to create tension, or a tilted angle to create disorientation. In our opening title sequence, we did not use a boom mic as we didn't have any dialogue, and we were able to use the camera microphone to record wild track. When it came to recording the Foley sounds, we used a Manant's professional recording device in order to provide a clear, uninterrupted sound that we could easily alter in editing.
To make the flashback scenes look different, we used an effect in Premiere called fast colour correction. We made them black and white, which established them as part of her memory and a flashback. We recorded an answer phone message of the husband leaving a message to his wife. I did the voice for it, and initially it sounded false. So we went on another program called Adobe Sound Booth to edit it and make it more diegetic.
Hey honey, I'm working late tonight, so don't wait up for me.